previously we returned to Glassfeld, and I believe we had the evening at the tavern first. Then on the following day we went to talk to Mac, and we did some research on various subjects regarding demons and such. And then we went back to the Maud's crypt, and we found Cruz's tankard. Huzzah! And then we returned back to the village, had another evening at the tavern, and then Varric was more or less summoned to a meeting from a higher-ranking operative, and who told Varric to get the eye of whatever it was.
The Orgothoa. It's
Urgather, yeah.
It's one of those things that Orgothoa. It's one of those things you write and don't realize how hard it would be to pronounce. You know, because you didn't say it out loud a few times.
Yeah. So, Varric, accompanied with Ninar and Lockhart, went back to talk to Mac and retrieve the eye, and then gave the eye for the operative, whose name escapes me right now, and it's not really all that important. I'm not going to say that,
which isn't great.
I mean, I got it written down, but it doesn't really matter. We won't meet that character until we go to Istaden, most likely. Anyway, then in the morning we went for the payment from Mac, but it turns out that the Empire was unable to pay us. But then we got a letter, or Grass got a letter from the Ring of Iron from his friend, I believe.
Yes.
And the merchant gave us his card so we can travel.
A quite spacious card, even.
Indeed.
Okay, that's pretty much it, really. You can get your inspiration that no one has ever actually used yet.
I think I used mine.
I have used mine. It wasn't. It was failing hard, but I have used it. Right.
So once we left off, you guys were just hopping on your cart and starting to leave east for the Ring of Iron.
Yep.
It's about 4.5 days travel. I think I gave you a different figure last time, but I checked my maps up again and that was in fact wrong, so...
Well, you said 6 to 7 on foot, so 4.5
Yeah.
on cart sounds about right.
Yeah.
True.
Well, I think I said 5 or 6, like 6 or 7 on cart, I think. That's what I said.
Wait, why are we going to the Ring of Iron?
Because we might get more information about, well, what we encountered and maybe also about the eye.
Oh, we have a contact.
Good old having the first session in a while. No, why are we doing anything? What's happening? Who are these people?
Why are we going there again? I mean, I do remember Dinar was definitely in the driver's seat. I was sitting shotgun, looking out.
I was sleeping.
Because I'm in front with the horses.
You
are
definitely
the second
friends
use of
with the
animal
horses.
handling I've ever seen in like 5 years of RPG. Doesn't use twice.
Handling. I rolled
Both of which times we used to try and make.
high.
Which both of
The horses love me.
both
Yep.
times I've seen that skill used has been to try and make friends with horses.
Hey.
What else is it for? Like literally, why
I
else
don't know.
did it be made?
I'd never see it used. Regardless, you are just starting to get onto the I forget its power. Did you use a actual like talk with animals, a spell, or just
I think I look. It's there on the sheet. I'm
It's anima-
reasonably sure.
Animal handling.
I just used
Okay,
animal
yeah.
handling to kind of
okay, yeah.
not because talk with animals just means that I can understand them, but I assume that they have a vague understanding of me.
No, talk with animals kind of. I think talk with animals you can talk back, kind of like pet pal level.
Right, but at the same time, I think that it just kind of was me
Yeah, I think you were
letting
just
the horse
yeah.
know who I was, letting it know I was someone it could trust.
Yeah, the mundane way of building trust of an animal.
Hey, it worked.
It did indeed.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you're just getting ready to set out. You've had all your supplies loaded on.
Oh yeah, they gave us like 1 million free food.
Yeah, and a barrel of meat.
Oh yeah.
And bread.
And bread
Um,
for Tamanor.
apples.
And apples.
I actually haven't got any. It's depressing.
Well, to feed Marjack's crippling apple, sort of a dependency. I mean, there are worse things to be addicted to.
You know it.
I'll just move my Smirnoff out of shot. Yes, you're just getting ready to on your trail. You get on, head off. The town still very quiet and like recovering from the recent trauma it's had, which is very yeah. You're not really sort of greeted as you leave. It's still sort of Town's all very quiet.
We're basically leaving behind a pile of rubble that's still smoking.
I mean, I'm drunk. I don't give a shit.
You're sleeping.
I'm drunk.
Okay.
Fair point.
But yeah, as you sort of start leaving east towards the heading east, the road mostly maintains the same consistency, although you notice it gets notably less used once you start heading into the mountains. To the east.
To the
Yes,
east,
that-
yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the path becomes a lot less well trod, and otherwise the just gentle alpine hills and foothills continue. I like everyone making perception checks, apart from Marjack who's asleep.
What, you want us all to roll?
Yeah.
Or...
Well, anyone who's paying attention, I mean.
Well, I'm trying to pay attention.
I'm.
Well, nope.
Oh, I guess
Ooh.
I'm really paying attention.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Roll
Oh.
something.
Paying some attention.
I'm wondering if you ended up smelling anything with that fox nose.
Probably.
Yeah, most of you are paying quite a lot of attention. Gruz, you're just sort of sat back on the cart. Your mind's just wandering, thinking about other stuff, your mates.
It's the
entire
bouncing up
situation.
and down that makes me sleepy.
Yeah. A bit drowsy, to be honest. Even if you haven't been up long, you're already like relaxing back.
Have you been in the barrel of mead?
No, I'm sitting in front. I'm sitting shotgun.
Yeah.
It's just that I'm staring.
Marjack, oddly enough, perceives nothing. Being completely fast asleep. The rest of you looking around, you're just paying quite a lot of attention to the road. It's not so long ago that there was, bandit attacks and all that, and orc attacks even. But you don't seem to notice anything out of the ordinary. A few, like some of the wildlife scarping away in the trees away. Lockhart, you think you see a deer just somewhere ahead of you, but it just, takes a look at you and like quickly heads off in the
What are
opposite
you,
direction
devils?
faster than you follow.
Aw.
Otherwise, the
I made a
road
really
is.
niche Portal reference, and no one reacted.
I was busy, talking. I can't multitask here.
I'm so tempted to buy that.
Probably the one person left who doesn't own Portal in
Mhm.
anywhere, actually, outside of somewhere in the Amazon rainforest.
Yeah, well.
But yeah, the road seems quiet. It's the overcast conditions you've had for most of the time you've been here is starting to fade away. It's quite a nice day. Nothing blazingly hot and pretty, but it's a pleasant day. It's the sounds of the sort of the sounds of the road and the woodland just sort of overtakes you a bit, leaving you plenty of time to just relax, take a bit of time on the sitting down and appreciating the fact that you're not in a huge fight or whatever.
I'm trying to strike up a conversation with Nina, trying to ask more about her, shall we say, hatred for orcs? So, how? What
How?
happened?
What a question!
Yes, what
Sitting
happened?
at the front, and you just said how.
Hey, I'm a man of few words.
But leaning forward. So why are you racist? Just
Can't I just ask someone
No,
why?
how are you racist?
No. What is it that orcs make your skin crawl?
I'm kind of like raising my eyebrows at him in a kind of a aren't you answering your own question kind of way.
Oh, I've made it perfectly clear why.
But I'll be like in my personal experience, there are never good people.
I can relate to that.
Woo, fantasy racism.
Well,
Can I just gently turn around and hit fucking Theminor in the stomach?
He's snoring again.
Yes,
I'll
yes,
say,
he is.
he's asleep. I'm gonna say just roll me a d6.
I don't want to fucking harm the guy. You know, okay.
Would then say without a non-lethal.
In a non-lethal way.
It's always non-lethal because you know
A hand.
he's like not like physically trained, so you know.
Oh shit, you said D6. Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Do I just.
Well, yeah, just you see on the yeah, because the unarmed for untrained human is a D3, which is a mathematically impossible shape to create in a 3D space. We just take a D6 and halve it. So yeah, you
Sorry.
just wake up with a start, Marjack, as Lockhart just punches you in the chest.
Ow.
Dude, mind your manners.
I like that you say that after you're the one that just punched him.
Where's
snoring!
my stuff? Where's my stuff?
It's there, don't worry. It's fine.
I didn't
Safe.
ask you. I asked the DM like, where is my stuff
Oh.
in the carriage?
It's probably just wherever you last left it. Probably like sit like next to you as you slept.
God, he's gonna try and spear me, isn't he?
No, I'm gonna look at you and I'm just gonna use my right index finger and just touch my nose twice, and then go back to sleep.
I just shrug and just look back to where I was looking outside, out of the car. into the
Everywhere's
nature.
outside. You're
Do I take
Well,
any
I'm
damage-
looking to the everywhere.
Yeah, it's not a covered card, was it?
Do I take any damage
No.
from that one?
Oh yeah, we decided.
No, it's non-lethal and no, I'm not gonna count it.
You're a little bit winded, maybe, after being punched in the stomach.
I mean,
but-
yeah, it hurts, but you don't think anything actual like proper damage has happened.
Proper gut punch.
No
Yeah.
internal bleeding yet.
Yet.
Hold that. Hang on.
Any louder and I
Hang
will.
on. Hmm.
Oh boy.
Put the book
This is
down. Put the book
Ah.
down.
You people never let me have any fun. But yeah, just the road continues on otherwise. And then he broke into like a fucking Lord of the Rings song there, but there we go.
I didn't pin that thing you sent me, Kazoo.
That doesn't narrow down it at all.
I found it anyway,
Okay.
so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, this thing, I can definitely remember which thing.
The thing, the thing.
I'm just gonna nod and say yes. Yes.
Maybe.
Why did you just third person yourself?
That's not third
Not
person.
third person. What's the thing where you
That-
say what you're gonna do in
Announces action.
advance? Yes, that one.
I'd say what you're supposed to do in
Narrate
advance.
his life.
Yeah, why are you narrating yourself?
He's a
I'm
DM.
not-
He's
I'm not-
supposed to narrate.
This is my job! What are you doing? Or was it just blank silence and dice rolls? Yeah, as you begin sort of, as you continue heading east, the sort of terrain slowly, gives way to like it's becoming more hilly, and the valley starts to enclose on itself. But otherwise, not much else is happening.
Does it look like a place for an ambush?
Like an ambush could be set up, like around this neck of the woods. It's like it's very ambush, useful terrain.
Well, I do have my axe on me.
I will keep my eyes open.
Won't be the first to see the ambush, but at least I'll be ready for it.
Yeah, still just more woodland creatures for until about for the rest of the day. And so you look like went off quite early in the morning, didn't you?
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
the moment we, yeah.
Yeah. At at about like a sort of 11:30, like 12ish or midday, you can you sort of notice to your left that like the sort of plains are more giving way to sort of like light woodland and it's like quite significant pool to your left. You can also start to like notice, and then I'll say with your last from last session because it was pretty high. The horses are starting to huff a bit, and you can feel them slow a bit almost.
Maybe it's good to take a break at the moment, seeing as the horses are slowing down and they seem exhausted.
I don't trust what is lying ahead.
You say it's a pool.
Yeah, like a pool. You can see like a small river heading into it, coming from the opposite direction, coming from the way you're going.
Anything specific we can see about the pool?
It's just quite just a generic, quite nice looking pool. Really, there's like a gentle bank down on it from the road, and some woodlands behind it, but pretty typical, really.
Well, fuck that, Ben.
Don't fuck the river.
No, the pen. My pen just completely fucked off. So.
Oh, did it? Oh.
Back to pencil.
What it's fucking off relating to the fact that you threw it over your shoulder? Because that will.
No, that was.
I think what happened was you yeeted it.
Yeeteroni.
Yep, but before that, it was already completely not functional again. So back to pencil it is,
Just
because
lick
that
it.
just never runs out.
I mean, I would beg to differ.
I mean, yes, they do run out, but not as quickly as this bloody
Eventually.
pen. Anyway,
At least you can see how long you have left.
indeed. A while.
Long enough.
Computers are great. They
Yeah.
never run out. Well,
I would beg to differ.
okay,
Again.
it takes a long time for text to run them out, we'll say.
Yeah.
A very, very long time.
So there's a stream running into it, but nothing coming out of it, you say?
Nothing coming out, no.
It's a bit odd, isn't it?
Is there
Seeping
anything
into the
magic?
ground around it. Maybe it has some drainage into the.
In the ground. Yeah, maybe.
Could be.
And now A-level geography.
Kazoo looks far too happy with himself.
Yeah.
What, me look smug? Never.
I can't tell if it's because we're about to die or he's just really proud of his world building, has included his knowledge of. You finally found a use for the A-level geography.
Wouldn't go that far. Don't think I'm allowed to find a use for that on principle.
Right, do we want to take a break then? Have a bit of lunch with some bread.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Find a nice patch of grass for the horses, maybe?
Yeah, you could eat pretty easily if I have a nice, like lakeside picnic.
I will tend to the horses because I love them.
Yeah, the merchant who gave you the horses and the cart included a lot of feed in the sort of compartment of the carriage. Not a huge amount, but a decent amount from what you can tell. Although none of you are exactly trained in animal husbandry to a huge degree.
Excuse you.
You know
Right.
what I mean.
I'll have you know I've researched animal husbandry in Civ.
I thought you
I
were
know
a
how to
slave.
do it. I'm out of character, for fuck's sake. Would I be speaking like this if I were not out of character?
Yeah, true.
Alright, Swedish people.
Professional animal handling. I took a proficiency.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you also hang on. Let me find a suitably ridiculous thing for this.
Uh-oh.
No, it can't be asked. I can make jokes later.
Very well.
But yeah, there's easily enough feed in there for the horses for a considerable amount of time. You think? Horses just happily have whatever you take whatever you give them. Go down to the river for a bit. Not the river, the pool for a bit for some water. But they seem fine. It's just they just need a bit of a break and a feed.
So we're going uphill, more or less. Or more?
Sort of very slight incline. It's not really, you know.
No,
Oh,
sorry.
No, not slight incline,
Okay,
please.
a minor elevation.
Better.
We're gonna
A
get right
non-severe
up the top of the
gradient.
wall Straight down, aren't we?
How many other how many other sort of like synonyms for a slight incline can I find to not
Don't-
terrify you?
Trip over and throw your tankard into the river.
No. I've made a change to my where I hold it. My tankard is now in my backpack. I'll only take it out when I'm
Or
drinking.
don't trip over and throw your backpack into the river.
That's even worse. Then you lose your everything.
Please don't.
Wait,
Yeah.
do we
Go
have
ahead.
enough food for the journey?
Oh yeah, we have.
you
have provisions.
We are.
With like everything that they had on go.
They basically
Okay.
just. We were sitting in the carriage, and the rest of the carriage is filled with food and meat and bread and God
We
knows
could
food.
change-
Thank God for
everything
that.
else.
Pretty much.
We've got a carriage now. We could just all be merchants.
Fuck D&D. Let's just go haggling for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah. Rather than like fixing people's problems, we could just go pick up like a bunch of apples or something. No, because Seminole would eat them all. Let's pick
But now,
up.
Fantasy Truck Simulator.
I don't know. What can we buy somewhere that would be worth more elsewhere? Anything. This is the olden times. Not everyone does everything.
Well, I believe that in Ring of Iron they produce some weapons and stuff.
Oh yeah, there is
Weapons.
so
That's
many.
lucrative.
There are so many craftsmen in the Ring of Iron.
Yeah, arms dealing, the best industry.
Oh yes.
You
Well,
realize
the most
now-
lucrative, at least.
now that we have a cart,
Oh yes.
even if we pick up a bunch of random crap from our dungeoneering, we've got somewhere to store it. You know, it's like having infinite pocket space in Skyrim.
Okay, not quite infinite. If you try and take like a whole dragon along with you, it's going to be a bit of a struggle. But you know,
Okay, but we can have like a bunch of armor to sell.
I mean, I still have my armor, but I couldn't. Well, the armor I picked up in Mod Crypt, but I couldn't get rid of it in
So
Glassfeld.
bad
So.
trying to make the people in Glassfeld buy anything from us, really.
Yeah. I mean, we have a cart and we have food, and we are not returning to Glassfeld anytime soon, I feel.
Delivered them a dead mayor.
Yeah. Well, at least she's back, so... They can give her a proper send-off. That at least we did.
I don't think you ever find the body. I don't think you ever found the body, actually.
Didn't we? Well, we know she's dead. We did.
Do we
Once,
We did. Yeah, we knew she was dead.
well, that's not quite returning the body, is it?
then? How do we know she's dead if we never found a body?
Quick, turn around.
I mean, you found it. You didn't recover it.
Oh,
okay.
that
In the
was the
tower
one.
when it went down.
Yeah, we did find
in
it.
a,
We
in
did.
a way, it is buried.
Yeah.
There you go. We
Yeah,
did the burial.
It's sorted.
We delivered the knowledge of where she was buried.
Yeah. It's that pile of rubble over there.
Yeah, big old grave for her because she was important.
Buried her in an archaeological site, literally. Dropped it right on her corpse. Anyway, you have a sort of a, quick lunch in this lovely sort of poolside location. But then just get back on the road.
Horse is back. Seem to be okay
I'd
again.
like to do a little investigation or maybe perception or something. before
Okay, what
we-
to do?
I'd like to maybe I want to know. Just have a look around. Because we had a bit of a weird feeling as we came upon this. I don't see anything. 8.
There's a lovely, got a nice view. Trees, wildlife,
Nice view.
nice birds. Hey,
What kind of birds?
Pool.
I feel like I am not an ornithologist, I don't know. just-
Parrots in there, maybe some peacocks, budgies.
Oh my god, where do you think we are? There's like
Blackbirds? Sparrows? I don't know.
that's more
yeah,
like
mostly small
Dragon
birds.
birds?
There was
mean,
like,
crows.
minor birds, not minor birds, like the kind of birds you'd see in like Northern Europe or like the UK mostly.
So
emu.
sparrows.
Not emus, you don't have those.
A European swallow.
And definitely
No, it's
sparrows.
in African.
That.
Swallow. Oh, they're
As long
pretty.
as it's not a fully laden swallow, it's fine.
But how fast is it?
About 24 miles an hour.
That's your European swallow.
Yeah.
Anyway, before I actually reenact the Monty Python scene in D&D. But yeah, you have a quick look around, Pan. There's nothing really out of the ordinary.
Yeah, there's no horses. We're just pulling it along with our coconuts.
Do not tempt me.
No, I have the urge to buy 2 half coconuts.
Bunch of coconuts.
Why don't you just buy one whole and cut it in two?
Do you know how hard it is to saw a coconut?
You have a giant great axe.
Tools.
Fair point.
You cut things in half a lot bigger than a coconut.
Oh my god.
I
Can we
mean,
just carry on, please?
Okay, you sort of quickly, pack back your lovely like riverside picnic up and get back on your way. So even as you're sort of, going off, it's again still quite calm. Lovely views, nice alpine region.
nothing out of
Can
the
I wake
ordinary.
up now, please, if it's cold from the Alpine.
Wait, you were asleep the whole time we were having picnic?
Yeah. I've got bread in my pocket, don't worry about me.
Yeah, he's got bread for days.
He got bread buns for days. No? Okay. Okay.
No.
Oh.
Well, it's not too cold. It's like it's like early autumn, but the weather is quite nice. So
I'm a monk, I'm not wearing much, I'm cold.
it's like no,
Please
I'm
cover
cold.
up.
Yeah, but as a monk, that's just part of. You feel closer.
I mean, if you want to feel cold, that's fine by me. I'm gonna tell you. Fine, you can be cold if you want.
I'm not cold. I've got a big old cape made of fur.
I don't get cold easily. That's a good thing.
Just
There
flex
you
to keep
go.
yourself
As
warm.
a DM, it's important that you know all of our temperatures.
Exact temper. If we were hiking through like a tundra, maybe. But yeah. So the road is still very quiet, but you just keep traveling throughout the day. Like no real conversation as you just sort of relax, have a lie down. Take in the views, and before long it gets to about nightfall. Well, the sun starts to get quite low on the horizon.
Where are we now? You said we went through the mountains, so
You're currently. Hang on, let me try and actually measure this properly. You're probably exact like about like there.
So not
Like-
too
Okay,
far
so
away.
we're still
Yeah.
getting over this mountain
Well,
pass.
you're going in between it. You're
Yeah,
like
yeah.
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 It's like you're going through a valley more than over the hills itself.
Through the valleys.
You're gonna do that? I could just tell.
You knew. You said valley, and it just there's no better moment to bring out the Welsh accent.
You're
than
all
the
aware
word
that
valley.
the valleys exist outside of South Wales.
I mean, I live in the Netherlands. It's one
Doesn't
big
matter.
valley.
The only valleys that matter are the Welsh valleys.
Anyway, yeah, it's getting to about nightfall. You think it's like the sun's getting quite low. There's a lovely red hue on the sky.
Any wood that would easily be picked up so we can make a fire?
I mean, like if you're by the side of the wood, you're like by the side of the wood, so it's you can
There's
probably
no wood
pretty
on the
easily
map.
gather something.
I'll just
Especially again as you have a big axe.
yeah, I'll just make sure we have some wood for the fire for the night.
Yeah.
So I'll just do I need to roll, or do you accept the fact that my axe actually
I
can
can
cut down the
say
tree?
that like you could probably get like gather wood like just pretty easily.
Good. I will-
Given that you're not in a dangerous lifeless situation,
No, I'll make a fire because it's
unless you're on like
probably a good
doing
idea.
some extreme wood cutting.
Mm.
By the way, on our way here, did we see any cottages or anything like that since we left the village, or is it entirely
It's pretty it's pretty. It's a very sort of
Unpopulated.
Yeah. You saw like a small dirt path going north, but
Now
Other than that,
he
no.
tells us.
Well, I'm telling you, every single sort of
Look,
exit
guys,
off the path. We're
look
gonna be
at the
here a
map.
while.
Yeah, I know.
This tower.
Yeah.
Geography kids, do it. As
And
the youngest person in the
this
call.
is an open world RPG, so we can come back and do the side quests later.
Indeed.
maybe?
You're massively over-leveled for them.
Exactly.
You mean like an arena?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Right.
I
well-
will spend some time with the horses, please.
Yeah, just make another animal handling check.
Ooh. Ooh. Can I study the what you
You spend a bit of time
The-
with the horses. It's sorry, Foxy.
It's okay. The environment? Question mark. Like the
Make
shrubbery.
me a, can I say, nature check to sort of study, or it depends. Are you saying, oh, there's this amount of this animal around here, or are you just looking at the overall lay of the land and all that?
Just the overall kind of what kind of
Okay,
species of
perception or
plants
inve-
there are and
Oh,
trees.
that
I
would
don't
probably
know.
nature then.
Can you pull
Thank
out a
you.
random token that we can have on the map
Probably
as well?
could.
It's actually a good idea.
Hang on.
Thank you, Ashton.
Fuck you, Simon. You prick. Had to get that in there. Anyway, let me just fight.
And that will be remembered forever.
Good.
Well, Foxy, whatever you found, it's critical.
Give me a
It
second.
is.
What's an adequate token for this? Because all this is horrific monsters I've put into one of the campaigns. No, I don't have a testo. Never. We have nothing useful here, so for lack of a better one, I'll just get one of your character tokens.
That'll work.
Yeah, throw us in there.
Whoa!
Oh!
We are
And
all
then
over the
Giant
place.
barrack appears.
We are
Jesus.
all over the
In the
place.
castle. He's larger than a mountain.
Mounted. Oh, they never expect the 100-foot tall rogue.
With insane
Well-
sneak still.
Yeah.
We should probably
I think
set
it's
up
enough,
watches for the night.
Yeah, I'll take first watch.
I
So
feel like
did I-
I should, given that I have slept a lot.
That's
Actually-
true.
I will take first watch, for I
Okay.
am not tired
I will,
and less drunk.
I'll take second watch then.
I can take the third.
Themanar, how much have you slept? Do you feel like you could stay awake most of the night?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
had a full day of sleep, it might be worth having someone on alert fully.
Yes. I'll pull an old biter, as they say. Somewhere.
In the 21st century. Kazoo,
Yeah.
could you actually, help me out with the check that I just did? If there's
Oh,
anything
yeah,
wrong.
sorry, I was being mocked by chat.
She rolled a natty 20.
Yeah.
A natty
Looking
20.
around, it's very sort of quite standard species for those in a more alpine climate, which is why I'm going to show my complete lack of biological or ecological knowledge. Just
Well-
mostly deciduous, mostly just deciduous tree, not deciduous, the other ones. What
Evergreen.
mountain and trees you get?
Insidious cedar trees.
Mostly just because I don't know enough about nature. Mostly just sort of the kind of generally alpine climate trees. There's
Fine.
pine trees. That's the word.
Yep.
Christmas trees.
Thanks, Ashton. Coniferous tree. There's got a lot of brushwood. A few some
Ashton's school level geography is pulling through here.
A plus.
Bless his soul.
But yeah, it's mostly there's a lot of ferns and bracken on the top of the on the hills. What's for wildlife? You don't really. There's not a huge amount that you see. Mostly just some woodland birds. You You spot a deer every once in a while, but you know.
Oh, I love deer.
It
Could have
does
some
some,
venison for
rabbits, just squirrels, maybe just quite standard, woodland creatures.
Could you barbecue a squirrel?
I mean, you could, but why would you?
I mean, I'm just
Not,
going-
not
just a
needed.
general
Do we have
question.
a grill?
Oh yeah, we could have a campfire and just barbecue.
We have so much food.
Just
Yeah.
let
already
me
with
think.
us.
Okay, let me ponder upon different situations of food and wildlife.
I mean, if you want to barbecue anything, you should barbecue a deer, but that might upset
know,
some
venison.
some of us.
Oh yeah. Man, I like deer though. As in not eating, as in looking at.
I do
Yeah.
like eating deer. They are very tasty.
Who's?
Excused.
I like the open air. Nothing is kept on my branches.
So while Lockhart's undertaking his ecological survey, what else are you gonna do?
I will be sharpening my weapons while.
I gave the horse a pet. Horses.
Varric will be setting up the camp a little bit,
Yeah, the
like
horses.
lighting the fire and such.
Horses still seem receptive. Like they trusted you initially, and they're horses.
They're horses.
Yay.
I'm gonna
Again,
have
like-
a staring contest with one of the horses.
Oh my god.
They
Don't
just
think
looks
the
back at
horses
you.
Care.
Who wins?
The horse,
Roll
obviously.
a Constitution check.
Yeah!
God, why is this a thing?
I don't know.
Horses don't usually stay looking in one place very long, though.
No, it's also very hard to stare a horse in the eyes.
Well, you only get one.
In
eye.
the eye.
Exactly.
Look, I never said it was going to actually respond to it. I'm just saying how long Marjack can hold his eyes open for.
In real
Yeah.
life, a while.
Yeah. Well, for me, you try and stare this horse down. It seems incredibly sort of unenthusiastic about it. Spends most of the time just looking around elsewhere, eating. Just seems very unconcerned or sort of apathetic about your presence.
Oh, my presents. I thought you said my presents. It's like I haven't given it anything. I guess I'll give it a piece of bread while I'm here.
That's not really good for horses, I think.
Yeah, well, I've got an abundance.
That's not what. Hmm.
If you had an abundance of chocolate, you shouldn't give it to a dog.
Yeah.
Unless you don't want a dog.
Who doesn't want a dog?
Indeed.
Anyway, yeah, the horse takes it. Doesn't seem to enjoy it much, but it still eats it.
You know, just give it a wee pat on the head and then go back and just look around.
Horse still seems very, apathetic to your overall presence. You gave it food, but even then.
Just
So-
check. Do one more thing before I sleep for the first watch, because I've got the second watch. Quickly check the cart's wheels to see it's all still intact.
Maybe just an intelligence check.
How intelligent am I? Just straight intelligence, right?
Just straight intelligence, unless you have like a carpentry efficiency or whatever.
Don't think so, but I think that'll do.
Yeah, they seem to be in good condition. You
good.
spent your time around like carts and other simple machinery when you during your time in the army, and seems to be fine. There's no obvious damage you can see. These seem to be quite quite well maintained, good quality carts. Cart
Good.
singular.
Cart. Cart wheels.
Yeah,
Plural.
all seems fine really.
I wanna cast Speak with Animals.
Mm-hmm.
To ask the horses if they have preferred names or titles.
Mm-hmm. What would a horse's voice sound like?
Hey!
Oh god!
Have I talked to one of these in Divinity yet?
No,
Hello.
No.
we haven't come across any horses.
Hello. My name is Stanley.
Stanley or Stanley?
Oh.
Stanley.
Let's make the other one Excelsior then, Jesus.
My name is Stephen.
Oh shit. Not Stephen, please!
Oh, I just realised the connection, shit.
What? What's the connection?
Long story.
I mean, that means he's replaceable. That's not a good thing. Change names, change names.
No, it's called Stephen now.
Oh shit, okay.
What? What?
It's with a V this time, though, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've gone and spelt it wrong, haven't I?
I'm a horse.
No shit, Sherlock.
Bet you are. How are you feeling with the workload?
This is fine. I carry stuff, walk places. It's alright. There's food and water.
Why did it sound like Marvin? Why is it a depressed robot?
It's a workhorse.
Should have called it Alan, but okay.
Alan.
Alan? Alan?
Who are you?
I am Nenar.
Hello, Nana. I'm Stephen.
No.
Good job, you broke her.
Stop laughing.
So to those who don't have Speak of Animals turned on, currently Nana is just sort of talking to horses and bursting out laughing.
Okay.
Just in the corner of the camp.
No, Stephen. No, I'm not laughing.
Well, let's just press X the doubt button. Hang on.
I'm laughing, but Nana's not laughing.
I'm just staring at you as Lockhart and laughing.
You don't even know what's going on. You just heard a horse like make a noise at me, and it's
Yeah, and you're talking to it. Do you know how funny it looks?
And sounds.
From a third perspective.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Oh my god.
The horse is just starting, just going through the grass some more.
Yeah, I'm enjoying their presence, but I don't have anything particular else to say to them right now.
They're not hugely talkative.
That became apparent.
Mostly because in a complete just lapse in judgment, I forgot to give the horses personalities.
Oh dear.
Truly, I'm a terrible GM.
You're gonna have to change that because every animal we meet that's a long-term companion is gonna need a personality.
Basically,
Okay.
every animal we meet is gonna have a personality because she wants to talk to it.
Yeah.
That's worse than Pet Pal.
Cool, let's go
Yeah.
to sleep.
So, Femena, you're taking first watch, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, make me a perception check.
Yes. Where the fuck is it? I haven't played in a while. There it is.
Yeah, you just sort of take some time, just like listening and hearing, seeing. Not much happens, you know.
Listening and hearing. Right.
There's two very separate activities that you do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can listen, but you might not necessarily hear.
Well, you know. Yeah, just some wildlife just strays past your camp, nothing big. Yeah, it's very uneventful, if very peaceful.
Right. Great. No, just gonna keep watching.
And how long were you going to go for, or?
Probably gonna keep about to about 3/4 of the watch.
Okay. So yeah, about that long, you go and wake up whoever you think was the next person in the taking watch.
Fuck, who was it? I'm gonna wake up Gruz.
Okay, my turn. Fine.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's your turn. Go do the
Okay.
thing. I sleep.
Okay, you sleep. It's fine.
Bye bye.
I'll just throw another log on the fire so it's lit up
Yeah.
again.
Do you
Players up
wake him
first.
up that loudly?
I do grumble a bit.
No, I mean, like, what about the rest of us who are still sleeping?
Excuse me? What do you mean?
Well, he just sort of yelled good morning at you.
Oh, I don't know how loud he did that.
Yeah, how exactly loud were you, Marjack?
Loud.
Okay,
Oh,
go over
great.
with perception checks. See if you're woken up by this.
I want to roll high so that, you know, we'd be woken up if something actually happened, but also...
Oh!
Well, that's enough
He's
20
perceived.
wasted.
Jesus.
Foxy?
Hi, sorry.
Yeah, perception. Perception to see if a familiar accidentally wakes you up by just shouting "Hello, good morning."
Yes, probably did.
Varric, yeah, you are just like stand stock up awake.
What's
There's like
going
some
on?
noises put your apart. No, Lockhart, you don't really wake up.
No, we don't. Okay, good.
Nice.
Next time, might want to keep your voice down a bit.
All right.
God.
Can we have some more booze for this man? Go to
Give him
sleep.
a bread.
You said.
Yeah, Varric,
Right.
you are now also very awake.
Well, since I'm away, I might as well keep you company.
Yeah. Guess we'll do a second watch. Guess we'll have to keep watch then.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's both of you are doing. You can both make perception checks.
Roger that.
Okay.
Double
Oh
perception.
Jesus! Of course, it's a perception check.
That's,
Yeah,
that's
Thank
beautiful.
fuck.
Yeah, Zayt, your
Oh,
sudden
that's just
awakening at the
20.
hands of Femena has just kept you like just sharper, like sharp as a razor's edge, just like awake. Like you're pretty sure you noticed like every single like animal within 50 meters of the camp at any point. Like you are very very alert, having not been.
So, just a quick question: is it still dark?
It's dark, but like it's starting to get lighter.
Okay.
So like you can see like sort of the twinges of color over like forest over the forest tops and all that.
Yeah, Varric would like to, or will eye out for the surrounding areas if there's any other light sources.
No, there's no other light sources you can see. It is just pure unadulterated wilderness.
I just
That's
realized why my perception is so low. I threw a log on the fire, so I'm just night blind because of the fire, and that's why. Basically, I just fucked up my night vision.
Yeah, you did.
As usual.
But yeah, the night otherwise passes rather uneventfully. Eventually, dawn itself comes in its entirety, and you all wake up naturally.
Time for a bit of a morning snack then.
Varric will do some morning stretches. It's been a long day traveling.
To do some yoga in front of the sunrise.
I'm gonna try and sneak over to the barrel and pour myself some ale.
Maybe a stealth
Okay.
check opposed to everyone else's. Maybe a stealth check actually. What's everyone's passive perception?
Oh,
16.
Passive perception.
15.
It's just underneath your
12.
skills set. Yeah, your skills.
now I can clean my glasses.
I don't honestly
13.
think anyone else would have higher than me and Varric.
Probably not.
You do not. You do not notice Femena sneaking over to the casks.
Damn it.
Yay!
Dear goodness.
I think I'm gonna have one glass and then go back to sleep, or
Okay.
one mug and then go back to sleep.
Now you point
Question:
up,
where are you going to sleep?
In the cart.
In the cart.
Damn it.
Oh, you think we should have just run off without him?
I mean, I'm not saying that we should. I just say that if he's going to sleep outside the cart when we drive off, we just don't know where he is. It
Well,
might
fuck
have.
you,
It might have happened.
And that's how we lost our first party member.
Second.
Fell asleep.
Second.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Died. Fell asleep
Yeah.
in the wilderness, got eaten by something. But yeah, maybe a Constitution check, Marjack.
Okay.
Roll for lightweight.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not a lightweight then.
Yeah,
Was it
breath for the
even-
entire night.
Worth drinking. Your constitution is so high.
I just lost para.
Yeah, same.
I lost all of you.
I've lost everyone as well.
Oh.
No,
Why are you
refresh.
like this, Fog20?
Yeah.
Why are you like this?
Why must you be?
This
Why are you
way.
literally Hitler?
There we are.
I'm worse.
Yeah, for the bad stuff Hitler did, this is definitely worse. Yeah, you wake up and get travelling along your way. Again, the road is quite gentle, peaceful almost.
Still going uphill.
It's more levelled out at this point.
So we do get to see some nice views then.
Oh, it's a very picturesque area.
I like that.
And then we roll initiative.
Roll initiative!
Whenever Kazoo bends forward, it's like, oh god, what's gonna happen next?
That shouldn't be when you're being worried. This should be when you're getting worried. But no. Shit. That's fine. This is fine. As you're sort of around midday, like everyone make perception checks.
Oh boy.
Can I get another one?
I'm
Apart
asleep.
from
Well, no.
Marjack.
He just dodges
Oh,
every one of
20.
those. Oh, hey, 20.
Fuck. Hang on. I'm slow. I'm a slow bean.
I'm slow. Foxy 2K19. Yeah, Logcat and you don't really notice anything. You're still just, I don't know, chilling in the cart, doing whatever. And you're fussing over the horses. Varric and Gruz, you sort of hear in the back and sort of like the foreground ahead of you what sounds like a the sound of a struggle in front of you. Not like a battle, but like it sounds like, you know, like vaguely panicked shouting in the background, and like a crossbow bolt twang,
Anybody else hear this?
like a shout.
Hear what?
Yeah, I heard that.
Everybody heads up, we heard something.
What noises? What do you hear?
Some shouting in front of us.
Like battle? Fight?
Undetermined, but we better be ready.
Right, got you.
How far ahead?
What's
do you
going
think-
on? What's going on?
Should we?
How far away? So maybe 50 meters ahead of you. You can't see it, but you can definitely hear some.
I'll halt us.
Yeah, Varric will hop off the cart and start
Are you-
approaching.
Going to scout, or should we come with you?
You can follow a little bit behind. I'll try
Yeah.
to peek first. I'll sneak in.
Yeah, I'll stay about 20 meters behind
Okay.
because me and sneaking is not a thing.
Hey,
I don't know
Varric.
if I should bring the cart.
Varric, make me a
somewhere
stealth
else.
check.
Damn me.
Oh,
Okay. So as you start I'll move you over to the hang on. God damn it. You're gonna sort of like keep to the tree line or just like
Yeah, maybe a little bit to the tree line.
okay.
I'm just trying to follow in Varric's footsteps as much as possible.
Okay.
As inconspicuous as a 7 feet tall half-orc can be.
Everyone trying to follow him, make me a stealth check.
Yes.
Stealth.
Stealth.
Well, that's better. Oh.
That's even better.
Yeah, that's...
20.
Ooh. Is that
Well,
with or
everyone
without
apart
the
from
card?
rogue, everyone apart from the rogue was very stealthy.
Wait, what?
There's
Logic.
like bushes and stuff, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hide
Cart
behind.
kind of, yeah. off.
Yeah, you can sort of park the cart in like the sort of in the not the undergrowth, but in like the forest.
Be with you in a sec, guys. Park in the cart.
Okay.
Can you
Me
just
but
make
the
it
moment.
permanent that she always understands those two?
No, I'm just doing that for comic effect. Okay, yeah. Where's everyone on the map?
Well,
Oh,
Femino
I
isn't,
don't know.
but-
Where do we come from?
No, I know you know what I mean. Like, you know, on like, can they see it?
Yes.
No.
Yes,
not
I
yet.
see
Oh,
the map.
I can see the map, yeah.
There's some men.
Oh,
In
wait,
the left
no,
Is
corner.
this like from
Oh, there we are.
Shrek? With those dancing men?
Oh my
No,
god,
as
it
you sort of-
is. It's Robin
As you
Hood.
start moving, like sort of streaming forward, you see what looks like to be several armed men, like standing around this rock, firing crossbow bolts and insults. What looks to be a clearly like sort of terrible like disguise shrub, if you know what I mean.
Oh god.
Like, which is clearly just like dodging these crossbow bolts with quite impressive like deftness, actually.
The guy in the south side.
Well, no, they're like on top of the rock. You see,
Oh.
occasionally like one of the like men will start trying to clamber up. Now this sort of like clearly this well, not a shrub, but you know what I mean. This where is it, the creature in there? Like this bolt of fire comes out and hits the guy on the hand, and he just sort of shouts out in pain and slips down the rock onto his ass. This other little bugger got me.
Can I see this from the cart?
You're still unless you still tell me otherwise. You're still asleep.
I know. I said I woke up when they started talking about it.
Okay, stealth check then, please.
No, I haven't followed. I'm still at the cart.
Oh.
I'm still
You probably
waking
can't.
up.
Okay, maybe a perception check then, see if you're actually hearing this, or you're just, it's like, oh, everyone's gone.
Nope.
You got no clue.
Oh, everyone's gone.
You have no clue. Yeah.
So
So
do
they're
these
fighting something else.
Yeah, something on the rock, from what I understand, but we don't see that.
Why don't we see it? Is it on the other side?
I don't know.
But no, but then why would they be on this side?
Yeah.
You
That's
can
the
see
question.
it. It seems to be something concealed in like a comically bad, like sort of, for
Oh.
all better word, stealth bush, like Divinity.
Oh,
2
yeah, okay.
Oh,
I got you.
okay.
It's like someone has clearly tried to disguise themselves and failed miserably, but is now
Is it-
just like deftly
is it
dodging
bush?
arrow fire.
Just a
Yeah.
bush on a rock.
Every once in a while, this bolt of flame just goes out and towards one of them, and they're sort of not panic and jump out the way, but
Do they look like bandits?
maybe an insight check. They look somewhat bandit-like. They're all quite rough and sort of looking, and all quite armed with like this piecemeal armor.
Any armor that is recognizable, or is literally just thrown
piecemeal,
together?
generic crap, you
Right.
know.
Okay.
have they seen us?
They seem to be looking toward like more like not transfixed, but very focused on this seemingly annoying like very, very annoying sort of a thing they're trying to deal with.
Okay, I will slowly walk towards these people, and once I'm close enough, like maybe 10 feet away, if they're letting me get that far, I'll ask, what's going on here?
As you sort of like sneak up suddenly and go around, the one you got, you're gonna move your. Do you want to move your token? Or,
Yeah, I'm gonna move around there.
Oh, we're on the other side.
Yeah.
Never mind.
as you
Yeah,
sort
I'll
of
be
do
following.
that, I just sort of like pop your voice out. The one who's going, oh! I just aims his crossbow back at you. Who are you?
Justice Traveler. I raise up my hands.
Oh, I got my heavy axe on my shoulder, like waiting for it.
And he's just like quite nervously looking between the two of you, like aiming like his crossbow, like going between you.
So what's going on here then?
I don't know how to describe it. It's just, you might want to talk to the boss. He's well. With that, this gentleman over here just comes swaggering over.
Swaggering.
Swaggering even. Wow.
You got swag.
Yeah. He sort of like walks over with a very sort of, quite someone who like very sort of arrogant swagger over. Well then, who are you, gentlemen?
What, you're leading this bunch of misfits?
Well, something like that.
What's going on?
Well, we encountered this. This looks towards the shrub. Whatever that thing was trying to disguise itself as, and well, well, it seems to be less of a threat if we fought, of course. With that, the other people seem to be like coming out towards the rock, and more sort of towards you.
And what did this creature do to you?
Oh, it was attacked us on the road. Yeah.
Is
I'm
he
gonna
talking
step out
shit
from
to
the
us?
shrubbery.
Make me a insight check.
Yeah,
I will.
I was gonna do the same because I don't believe him.
One of it attacked all of you.
Oh, I can't figure it out.
Unprovoked.
Zayd might though.
Yeah, give me a sec. I have to find stats. Where are they? Let's see. Yeah, this guy's clearly lying through his teeth.
Oh.
So he's
Yeah.
detected bystander.
Ninar brings out a good point. How did that one person attack all 6 of you?
I mean, it's. Oh, fuck it. And with that, all the crossbows just aim towards you. Look,
Oh, we're doing this
We're
again.
raise up my sword.
At least we'll have an ally.
look, I think you can figure out what we're doing here. Just hand over your valuables and we can get this over with quickly.
I think not, good sir.
Yeah, I
Can
don't think
try
so.
something?
You can
I'll-
certainly try.
Yeah, I'll quickly try to go next to the leader, something like there. Try to grab him with one hand and take my other sword, or one of my sword swords with the other, and try to put it on his throat.
Oh my god, don't.
Make me a. What would that be?
Quick boy check.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say, but as you start moving towards it, it's gonna initiate combat as the thing. So. I'm gonna say you can get a surprise action, but you can try and like sort of get your knife towards his throat. Just make me a. Acrobatics, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, I can do that.
For lack of anything else,
Oh.
I'm just like raw.
Never
Oh,
mind.
raw. I'm gonna try that and natural 20. As you sort of you sort of go to sort of like grab him and put your knife to his throat, he definitely ducks out of the way, just bats your sort of sword narrowly aside by the like to the side by with his saber and yeah, I'm gonna say combat started. You know.
Well,
I think that-
probably.
Well, we gave you the option
God.
at least.
I
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, combat sounds. Oh my god, again. I should have worn my roll initiative t-shirt. Jesus.
Oh my god, your initiative?
getting that.
Down.
Oh, hang on. Initiative.
Oh god.
Initiative. How do I do it again? Do I just?
It's that at the top of your screen you have initiative. Just press on the text there.
Okay. 21.19.
Not bad.
Okay, and for these gentlemen.
So I'll be going last, that's great.
That's a tradition.
Yeah, more or less. Or
I
I'll
still
be
don't
going
think you're
first
ready.
before everybody else. It's
I'm
just-
gonna say at the sound of combat, like you can probably hear it coming. So if you could, so roll me initiative as well.
Well,
I'll
can
put
I
you on
try
the
to
screen.
sneak up then? Because they don't know I'm there.
Oh shit, that was supposed to happen.
Yeah, can I try to sneak up now then?
Oh,
Because they
I
don't know I
thought-
exist.
that's not the
Nope.
button I pressed.
Why is everything dark? What have you done?
It's
Because I
back,
misclicked.
it's back. Oh,
Boy.
Give me a second.
Oh, I see what you did.
Yeah,
Mm.
I said on the button below, make a small area of fog. Is right next to the reset fog button,
Ah.
which resets all the fog.
Hmm.
Wait, confusion.
I did a misclick, basically.
It happens.
Anyway, I'll just put Marjack on the side of the screen. He's not actually there, just like as I can't find. Otherwise, he can't hit the initiative properly. I can't give him a turn. So just put yourself for there, Marjack, and just a Roll yourself some initiative. Okay, I'm gonna say that you have like it's gonna take like one turn to actually get over there. So yeah, Lockhart, your turn. Remember, you get a bunch of other bonuses on your like first action with your class thing. So
Oh god.
I know reading, right? Isn't it terrible?
Jesus. Serve your first one of each speed increase by 10 feet. Oh, okay, so I can have an additional attack. Weapon attack.
Nice.
Nice.
Is it the same weapon that I can attack with?
If you want, yeah.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is... Second, I'm gonna try and... is this how it works? Yes, it is. Okay. The main guy, I want to whip out...
Oh my.
Is that kind of encounter?
I want to whip out my longbow.
Okay.
Do it? I forgot how to do it. Just click on the...
You just click on the attack, yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's not... okay. Okay.
That just hits, yeah, roll damage.
Oh my god, I forgot how to roll damage.
Just click on the text, like, in there,
yep.
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Crossbow bolt, not your crossbow bolt, just, arrow hits him square in the shoulder and he staggers back a bit. Also not expecting you guys to be this quick on the draw.
Because I'm not next to him.
Yeah.
Do I still have to... Can I not just, like, hit some other person? Or do I have to just stare at him?
You can shoot someone else if you want.
Okay, can I shoot this man?
If you want.
Okay, longbow.
That just hits again.
Okay.
You keep like rolling their AC exact.
Oh god.
Yeah, you just hit another guy square in the shoulder.
Yep.
He backs off a bit for a second. Nana, your turn.
Now this is an interesting one.
Oh dear.
Oh, good. I love interesting.
I have new things to play with. But do I want to? We know what works. And we like what works. I might change my mind. Regardless of what I do, I'll cast Bark Skin on myself so that my AC is 16.
Okay.
Forever, or until the spell wears off.
Okay.
I'm thinking. Okay. And then okay, I'm gonna change it up a bit for funsies. I'm gonna turn into a giant hyena.
Okay. What size is that, Para?
Well, it's a giant hyena.
No.
Large.
What size is it?
Large.
Okay, yeah. Because giant isn't very descriptive.
It's a big boy.
Well, yeah, but what size? What degree of big boy is it?
Large big boy.
Okay. Yeah, you are now one big boy.
One big boy.
Okay. For Menno, are you just going to sort of rush into the fight, or going to try and do something else?
I'm actually trying to ask you a question first. Can you just explain reaction to me, just real quick?
Reaction, basically, like once per round, you can basically use an ability. They get like another ability use of certain things. Like outside of your turn, like it could be used to make an attack of opportunity or to do other things that certain class features might allow you to do.
Right. And I can see these people now, right?
Yeah, you can see them. Yeah.
And they've got crossbows or
Yes.
bows. Right. I am. How far can I make it if I rush in?
If you rush in, I can say you can get into combat this turn. Like the way onto the screen, I mean.
Yeah, I probably want to rush in and put myself somewhere like here. Or do you mean like back? Yeah, here.
Like there, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's gonna to be about all like your entire turn getting there, but.
Yeah. That's Can I throw a dart?
I'm gonna say it's been your full turn to actually get here, so I'm gonna say no.
Right. That's fair enough.
Like even with your impressive, monk speed.
That's fair enough.
Okay, the bandit, like Capitan. It's going to attack Zate for trying to attack him.
How surprising.
Attack for attack.
Okay, he just makes this just flurry of a scimitar and knife attacks. That's a 14,
Miss.
a 7,
Miss.
and an 18.
That is a hit.
Okay, you managed to duck under his 2 scimitar swings, but he just hits your side with his knife attack. For 4 points of damage.
Ooh.
Your turn.
Okay, well, I'll respond in kind, and I'll start with my first attack.
That definitely hits.
Yeah, yeah, it's just a crit, so
Yeah, it's a crit.
it's 16 points.
Ooh.
Oof.
Yeah, just give him this huge cut across his, across his his side, like going up, scraping up onto his face at the point, and like cutting a huge score into his into his lower face before he manages to just duck out of the way, like to make it not a one shot basically. But you've definitely hurt this guy a lot in that attack.
And with that, I will use my offhand attack to try to attack somewhere in the main body instead of like face area.
That's also a hit. Yeah. Just like a glancing shot of, along his side.
You scratched me.
It's a paper cut with illusions of grandeur, basically.
Pretty much.
Right.
And I'll dance around a little bit towards maybe on this side.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
nice move.
This bandit in the center is going to try and. The music is being annoying again. Right, these 2 bandits at the top are just going to sort of see this, woman emerge from the woods and then turn into a giant, whatever the fuck a hyena is, and just sort of go, ah! And just start peppering you full of arrows. Okay, that's a natural 1, so it's a good start.
One of them's crossbow just twangs and the string breaks and.
Definitely startled.
Hits him in the eye. He loses an eyeball.
I mean, he probably breaks his crossbow. Where's your critical fail?
Oh, we figured out they don't work properly. We've tried to get them in, but
Oh, damn.
But yeah, it's a natural 1, so no. And a 3, so no. Both crossbows just go spotless. Why did you completely, Power?
Yes.
This gentleman's gonna, he's gonna tap forward here and make an attack, which isn't hugely successful. That's only a 10. I assumed your AC is higher than 10.
Oh, yeah, obviously. I got box skin, it's 16 now.
Yeah, thought so. And these are going to try and help their boss in with a Varric.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Even flanking you, that guy is so bad. You just easily duck out of this guy's way. They're like going to flank you, Varric. One to your side, ironically, does way better as you're sort of preoccupied dodging the guy behind you. He gets you in the side of his attack of his own for 6 points of damage.
Ooh.
The scimitar just goes across your side.
You bastard.
Gruz, your turn.
Alrighty then. I need to also get back on track, but the Storm Aura, was that a bonus action?
That's why you're raging, remember?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn on my rage. What do you think?
Hang on, let me just check the book.
Because I can actually do that myself. Or was that a free action? Let's remember.
I am currently looking at right now.
Give me the page, please.
It starts when it's basically a free thing.
It's a free thing. That's lovely.
Yeah.
So my bonus action is me turning on my rage.
Okay, and one enemy of your choice takes that much damage?
No. First I have to move in.
Ah, yes.
So I'm gonna stand right here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna hit the guy. I'm gonna hit the leader for.
You would have advantage.
Yes, I do. 1d6, right? Well, I need
Yeah,
to
1d6.
because it's. Okay, I'll just roll a
Does he get a
d6.
save on that, or?
Yeah, I think he does. It's been too long.
It has. Yeah, must make a dex throw.
I need to make a dex throw, you say?
No, I need to. No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
need to make a dex throw because it's him dodging.
Right. Oh yeah, and I need to roll 1d6 for damage.
Yes.
And then it's either that or
makes the
half.
save. He makes the save, so it takes half damage.
1d6. Okay, so that's 2 damage.
2 points of damage. Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll also smack him 1 with my great axe. Because I
Have
can.
advantage because flanking with
Uh,
you don't need it, but you got it. Okay, roll damage.
I think that hits, yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
solid
kills.
strike across his chest. He does it just a second too late. You just put this huge cut across his side. He's starting to look a bit rough.
Good.
Lockhart, your turn.
I run up to this man,
Mhm.
and I shall. Where is my character sheet? Stab him. 1 second.
I'll swear at him to his face.
Swear him. Stab him.
Definitely a hit. Roll damage. Yeah, you just you just stab this guy straight through the chest, and he goes down. Just
Oh, thank God.
it's like a sack of potatoes. Just Anything else?
Just stand there. Sneeze, maybe.
You sneeze at this guy's corpse.
Yes, thank you. That's
Oh,
how
he's
you
dead.
bless
Oh,
the
good.
people.
I mean, you saw a sword go straight through his gut and come out the other side. He looks pretty dead. Nana, your turn.
Okay. So.
Nope. Why is that
Off we
on?
go.
I've turned it off. Why is it
I
on?
am going to bite this guy's head.
Mm-hmm. Make me your attack.
Ah, that's not right, is it?
I can't see it yet, so
Okay. But you know the thing that you gave me that has a thing?
mm-hmm.
It doesn't have the attack roll.
What do you mean?
I have the damage.
Probably have like a plus die on its left. They're quite easy to miss.
Ah! Maybe. How do I know if it's got a proficiency?
I mean, if it has that, if it has for animals are proficient for natural attacks, so
And the proficiency is plus.
it's just your proficiency bonus, so it's still 2.
Yeah, okay.
That's definitely a hit. Roll damage. Oh yeah, you just sort of grab this guy in your jaws and just you go for the head, but he doesn't you expect him to dodge away in times. Dodge away. He just doesn't. He just seems so slack-jawed and terrified of your transformation. He just stands there. Then you just get his entire upper half in your jaws, just toss them around in your jaw, and his bottom half just detaches and goes into the forest.
Oh my god!
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Okay, because
You
if he's
cut-
dead, I can move again and make another attack.
You can.
Oh god.
So off he go into the wood.
I'm
I'm gonna leap over his. I'm gonna spit out his corpse because
I was
disgusting.
gonna say not a snacker.
No thanks, but I do have blood all over my mouth. Just for funsies.
Another hit, yeah. Awesome damage. Yeah, well, you just like sort of as this guy sort of turns to run as he sees his cut in half. You manage to you just sort of grab him by the leg, toss him in your mouth, and just throw him out again. He just splatters across the forest floor, not moving.
I'm gonna turn around and just look at these guys. After that, my eyes are gonna be on them, and I'm just gonna have
Give me an
blood
intimidate
dripping.
check. I'm gonna say with advantage.
20.
Yeah, they seem a bit shook.
A bit.
Front Menor, your turn.
Right, now because I'm a monk, I think I can feasibly make it over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just gonna...
Although you will go through the leader's
Well, he can
friend
go
area.
around.
No, I can go around.
Oh no, you can go around, yeah.
So I'm gonna try to hit him.
You can certainly try.
With advantage, I assume.
Yes, with advantage.
Well, thank fuck for the advantage.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep, roll damage. Yeah, you just twat him across in his ribs just with your staff.
Right. I'll punch him.
Also a hit. Yeah, that second hit, you just hit him straight across the face. You hear something crunch underneath your fist, and he just goes to the ground.
Right. I'm gonna turn to one of them and say, "Shoot me, bitch." Or actually, "Shoot me, you bitch." And there I end my turn.
Okay, the captain is going to hop out over here and try and hit the big dude.
Okay, I'm gonna have to refresh because my
Oh, no, it wouldn't do.
entire roll 20 is.
Oh, he's going to go over here.
I was gonna say if he was gonna move over that square.
Yeah, wait a minute. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see in his eyes he's sort of whereas this isn't quite going how he planned it, but he's sort of still going to fight on. Okay, against you, Muzz, that's a 17.
That narrowly hits.
And a 16.
That also hits.
And an 18.
Oh, that also hits. Wow.
So in his panic, sort of, he just gives off this swarm of attacks, and Muzz, you're paying quite a lot of attention to literally ripping these guys apart. So you don't quite see it. You don't react a bit slowly, and once you're in it, you're just sort of getting covered by these attacks. You take. Hang on, I should probably look at the stats for this, not just do it by memory. Well, the damage attacks and the damage attack. What am I fucking talking about?
I don't know.
Okay, that's 9 points of damage for the first attack.
Mm-hmm.
Half because you're raging.
So that's 4.
Mm-hmm. 4 points for the second attack.
6.
And 7 for the third.
Another 3.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 9 points. Okay.
Barbarians.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, smart guy, take the tank. Varric, your turn.
I will use my bonus action to disengage, and I'll move across this guy, and then I'll hit it with my primary.
Okay. Advantage because... Yeah, that'll do it.
I get that, and I get also that.
And yeah. Yeah, you just get a good solid, stick him in the back solidly. Hey. Right, seeing this all unfold, the last guy here is going to say, "Oh, fuck this." Just throws his crossbow on the ground and just breaks out into a run. Which...
I'm surprised they didn't run off sooner.
Okay, no.
Did we really give them a chance to?
It's been this has been in real time 10 seconds.
Yeah, more or less.
So we can make it about... yeah, he
Fuck,
can make...
can he make it?
He is full out running, and he doesn't have to disengage it, so... and he's full moving, so full sprint.
Oh,
Okay.
I can't even make it.
hang on.
But you can't make it and make an action, so you know.
Yeah.
You can easily keep up with him, just not keep up with him and make attacks.
But it's my turn, right?
Well,
Yeah,
attack
now
of
your turn.
opportunity.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't in range or anyone at the time.
Yeah, but
I can
mean,
move.
if you can get
I mean, yeah.
within range.
Oh yeah, you could, yeah.
I
Okay.
could go to the other side of him and just stand in his way, which I think might make him stop.
Wait. Where did I miss it to? 30, 30, 30. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. So I'm gonna move over here. And I'm gonna throw my javelin.
Moving a bit, that wouldn't incur an attack opportunity.
Oh wait, the guy is still alive?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, that wasn't quite what I knew. So I'll have to move back then. So, okay, first I'm gonna zap the fucker.
Okay. Let's make a save the dexterity. Makes it again.
Okay, let's...
It's quite a quick bastard. Not quick enough, but quite quick.
Okay, so that's 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage from your storm aura.
Did I kill him? No.
He's still up.
Okay.
He's looking quite rough.
What's the range of a javelin again?
Let me check your character sheet. It might say.
I don't think... Oh, it doesn't tell me immediately, but...
Hang on, I might have.
80 feet.
So wait, is there still the person on top of the rock there?
That bush is still there. Although that bush is still there. Well, it's gone, quite quiet recently.
So what is the range of my javelin?
I think if I had to get, I can get the book. I don't know what I'm saying. If I had to guess off a let's go out a shot from my books.
I don't have
Hang
my...
on, I'm on the weapons page.
Yeah.
Javelin. 30 feet normally, but you get 120 with disadvantage.
That's not worth it. I'll just twat this fucker again. With advantage, even though I don't need it.
Okay, as you sort of go into this swing, the last second, the chap just sees it as it coming and just parries it off with the flat of his sword.
So nothing?
So no, yeah, you miss.
Oh,
Bastard.
okay.
What a bastard not wanting to be hit.
Well, that sucks.
A bastard, am I right? Okay, right. Oh dear. As you sort of you see this guy running away up power, suddenly like the previously dormant bush, as they called it, this just lance of fire goes flying out of it and hits the guy running away square in the back. Just hitting him in the back, his entire body just engulfed in flames as he just screams.
Oh.
God. Wow.
You think you hear a snicker from the bush?
I can't talk because I did literally just bite 2 men in half.
You can make hyena noises.
I mean, you can laugh like a hyena.
Lockhart, your turn. He's dead.
So I'm guessing
Oh, he's dead. Good.
this dude's still alive.
He is still alive, yeah. He's looking very rough, but he's still alive.
I don't know, maybe we should talk to him.
Can I move up to him?
You certainly can.
Look, dude, I don't wanna hurt you, but I also kinda wanna kill you. But are you sure you don't wanna, surrender right now?
Make me an intimidate check.
Definitely with advantage, surely. Look at us all.
Hang on, let me
He
find.
is very stupid, however.
1 second, let me just whippity-doop.
He clearly has not a great survival instinct, given he, held you guys up.
He's close to death and he's just like, but a scratch.
I mean, have you met some? I know some people like that.
Oh man, it's gonna be bad. Yep, this is bad.
He just sort of gives you like this sort of, sarcastic laugh, which is clearly like, falters at the end. Here's a situation but not enough to actually, get past his pride of never running away from something or surrendering.
Okay, can I just stab him?
I'm gonna say it's your action to actually try and intimidate someone. So
Is that an action?
I think a skill use like that is.
Fine, I'll just stand there staring at his stupidity.
No, your turn.
Oh, we've got plenty of space for the hyena.
Well,
As reach, you can literally go over your heads.
yeah, I think I can probably just jump over you. Because this guy is he's not having the intimidation or well, I saw what I thought was intimidation from Lockhart and then he didn't respond. So
That's definitely a hit.
I wonder if I should non-lethally put his
I'm gonna say
head in
you've
my
already
mouth.
made the attack. Also, you can't non-lethally bite someone. I'm gonna say.
No, but you could put their head into your mouth
And
That kills
accidentally
people.
push them?
or just bite his head off.
Yeah. Oh, he's not quite dead.
Oh
What?
god.
You sort of bite him across his side and get like a good chunk, but he just manages to set himself away, pulling a bit of his armor and a fair bit of flesh out as well. He is looking very, very rough.
Crunch.
Oh
As
my
in
God.
1 point of health left rough.
Oh my gosh.
Femena, your turn.
Could we just like let him
Oh.
die?
I'm just gonna
We'll give it this turn.
Yeah, just wait a second and bleed out.
get here. And I'm gonna hit him. With
Miss.
advantage.
He missed.
I missed with advantage?
Yeah.
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 Didn't miss that.
No, you. Oh no, you didn't miss that. How would you like to do
did.
this?
I would just like to shove my stick in his mouth and just push.
It's sort of the same thing here. Also, you didn't hit with your stick anyway. You hit with your fist.
Oh, I'm gonna shove my fist in his mouth and push as hard as I can.
Hashtag too hot for Twitch. But yeah, you don't quite manage to get in the back of his thing, but you do manage to just hit him straight in the jaw, and you just hear it crunch and shatter beneath you, and you just feel his neck just twist, crack, and just you feel something important in there is gone, and you have the feeling quite a lot of important things in there, in that region, have gone, and his neck just snaps to the side, giving a horrible noise, and he just falls to the floor.
Nice.
Yep.
Can I immediately search his body?
I'm gonna say we're gonna take our break there. I
Yep,
think.
that's a good shout.
Yeah, fair enough.
So we'll be back in
You
about
do after battle looting afterwards.
We'll be back in about 10 minutes time, more or less. Catch you in a bit.